together in the house.
Why?
But every time they tried to get this house, something fell through. He kept giving the runaround about actually purchasing the house, but they did shop for appliances. This was the crazy
What?
part. They shopped for appliances, they shopped for furniture, but she ended up finding out that it was a lie and that he never closed on the house and never did any paperwork with the realtor. She was giving the realtor a runaround, giving her the runaround, and then boom, she finds out she's pregnant in April of 20.
Oh! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know, because it's DADAZOE, so let's hop right into this video. So today, I want to react to a viral sensation that has been going on the internet, and it is about this woman that has started a series that is called Who the F Did I Marry? Now, you may have heard of it. I've heard of it too. I've even had certain conversations with friends, and honestly, I don't want to watch every single part of it, but I found somebody that basically compiled it down to 20 minutes, so I'm going to do a 10-minute video. I'm just going to make it 2 parts though. So without further ado, let's just hop straight into it.
I am RESSATESSA.
Okay,
I'm
girlie.
the creator of the Who the F Did I Marry series that has been all over TikTok.
Ooh.
I do realize that this series has gone completely viral, but I'm happy to see that people are having conversations about it.
Right.
I'm happy to see that people are watching it, but more importantly, I'm happy to see that it is helping someone, even if it is just one person.
Some
That
evil
was
shit.
the purpose of putting this video series up, to tell my story and to tell it detailed and in order.
Okay.
With that being said, I do have a public service announcement. This series, Who the F Did I Marry, is not something that you have to sit down and hold your phone and watch. I did it the way I did it, so that way you actually can listen to it as an audiobook.
Oh, like a podcast.
Chapter in order. So,
okay.
if you see this and you're like, oh my God, I'm not doing 50 parts, don't worry. Simply go to my page, click on the playlist, and it will play in order for you.
Oh wow.
You can listen to all the times I made bad decisions. You can clearly listen to the good, the bad, the ugly, the embarrassing, but most importantly, the redemption and the forgiveness.
Okay.
That I'm trying and learning to give myself.
This is a cautionary tale.
All in all, do not be dismayed by the fact that it's 50 parts.
Okay.
Think of it as an audiobook.
Okay.
That's how it was done. That's how it was recorded. Do whatever you need to do in your daily lives and just play it in the background.
Oh wow.
And if you still feel like this was way too long, she dragged it out, fair enough.
Who cares?
But I challenge you to listen to the entire series.
Okay.
I challenge you to listen to it in order. That way, a lot of the questions you have that you all are asking, they will be answered.
Wow.
If you still have questions at the end,
I'm kind of scared.
I get it. And I understand.
Ooh.
You guys be blessed, and I hope and pray that this series has helped somebody.
Okay.
Girl. Have y'all seen the latest series, Who the F Did I Marry? I know most of y'all have watched it in its entirety, and some of y'all, like myself, can't sit through 50 parts, aka an almost 8-hour video. But I have the cliff notes for the girls. Yes, I do. So we will be reading the cliff notes, okay, and summarizing.
Oh, and I forgot to say that this video is the video I'm reacting to. It belongs to ELOHO. So yeah, I'll probably put it in my caption video anyway. So
this whole saga. I also have some updates, so stick around to the end. Mr. Potato Head has shown himself. Okay, Mr. Potato Head, aka Legion, has shown
not Mr. Potato Head.
And shout out to Janelle Simmons on Facebook. She took the time out to write these cliff notes.
Not the cliff notes.
Appreciate you, Miss Ma'am. Okay?
Oh my
So
gosh.
let's get into it. So boom, she met him in March of 2020. COVID times, right? 2 weeks before the shutdown. They met online and talked for a bit and decided to go out. She has a blowout in her tire on the way to the date, and he helped her with that. He helped her with the tire, paid for everything. Still wanted to go on a date afterwards. Talked and hit it off.
Okay.
They got along so well that by the time the shutdown came, they decided that he would move into her 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home because he only had a studio. Now pause. Keep in mind,
does that?
This man has painted himself as a high-value man, high-value, high-earning. yet he's living in a studio.
Right, but also, why would he need to move into her house? Like, I'm not getting that. And why would you allow that? Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So he moves in with her. He paid everything except for her car note and her insurance and her phone bill. She was happy with this because she never had a man that paid the bills. Fast forward, he told her that he had 5 siblings, 2 half siblings that he was close with. This man volunteered a lot of information, okay? He was just spilling out stuff about himself. Nobody asked, but he was telling her his life story. He spoke to his oldest brother every day on the phone. Every day for almost an hour and a half, he was on the phone with somebody. Okay? She never spoke to anybody who was on the phone. She never spoke to the brother. But he always passed along the messages like, hey, my brother says hi. And she's like, tell him hi. He told her about his ex-wife. They didn't have kids together, but he told her about the stepkids at the time and how he was really close to the stepkids. Okay. So now they're at the point where he tells her, you know, I live in a studio, but I've been trying to buy a house ever since I moved out here. So at this point, they're living together and they're like, well, we might as well get a house and live together in the house. Why? But every time they tried to get this house, something fell through. He kept giving the runaround about actually purchasing the house, but they did shop for appliances. This was the crazy part. They shopped for appliances, they shopped for furniture, but she ended up finding out that it was a lie and that he never closed on the house and never did any paperwork with the realtor. He was giving the realtor a runaround, giving her the runaround, and then boom, she finds out she's pregnant in April of 20. So at this point, oh my God, no. So he trapped her, essentially, is what I'm hearing. He trapped this lady because she was doing well on her own, whatever. Wow, so he trapped her. Not a whole child. Now you have to deal with this man for the rest of your life. Oh wow. And they're like, okay, we really need a house. You know, we started a family. We really need a home. We really need to move. And so now she decided, okay, the first one fell through. I'm going to be more involved. I'm going to be more hands-on. Oh, wow. And they put in a cash offer of $699,000. He claims that Chase Bank approved him for $750,000. Oh, come on. And she did see the paperwork for this. So there was a lot of delusion happening here. But some things she did have receipts and proof of. Guys, I saw this paperwork, okay? So she saw the paperwork for the approved amount, and he told her that he had a separate account. He told her he had 3 accounts, okay? Checking, savings, and an offshore account. But he never disclosed how much was in the offshore account. Okay. So when it came time for the house, the sellers were willing to accept the cash offer, he had an issue with the sellers wanting him to prove his income. Okay. He wanted to show proof of income after they accepted the offer. And they're like, no, that's not how it goes. What? You have to show us your income. Proof of your income, and then we will accept the offer. Nobody got time to be running around like the first guy, okay? Right. So that was his excuse for them not getting the house. Obviously, she's upset. She's pregnant. She just wants to close on a home. Yeah. And in her mind, he had the money because he showed her proof of it. He had the money because she saw when he paid for the appliances and the furniture. He was paying all the bills. So in her mind, he has the money. So what is the issue? But no paper trail, because he's not showing proof of income. He has cash money, but he's not showing proof of income. Oh, wow. Okay. She also found out he was talking to women on Facebook Messenger, and she started to question herself. Fast forward to July 2020, she had a miscarriage. She lost a baby. And he really wasn't there to support her at all. He said he had meetings. He had this, he had that. And so her friend from work was there to help her and support her. He says that his grandmother passes away. And Risa was the type of woman who she acknowledges and respects family and respects the dead. Okay. So of course she's there for him. She's but what about you guys' family, the creation, the child that you were creating? He didn't have time for, but he had time for a family member. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have time for your, grandmother or whoever passes away, but you literally were creating a life with a woman and you didn't have time for her. You had meetings to go to.
Wow, okay.
There to give him his condolences, etc. But by now, she's also kind of over the relationship. Nothing had changed. Every promise that he made fell through. There was always an excuse. So then we pause on the home buying and we get into the car shopping, okay? He took her to test drive cars after car after car after car after car. They were test driving all of these cars.
Okay.
I'm like, girl, I wouldn't even have to do all of that. I know what car I want. Give me that 2024 Range Rover Sport.
Right.
Yeah, take me over there, all white. Yeah, like, so he test drive all these cars. He claimed that his company, that he allegedly got a promotion to VP, is buying him a company car. And
but
with
what
the remaining
company?
Money, he can give her, he can get her a car. Long story short, had her stay home from work, was waiting for the car. The car never came. This woman literally took off of work and stayed home and waited for a car that was never purchased. Now, Mr. Potato Head did go to work every single day, okay?
But where?
6 a.m., came home around 3 or 4 a.m.
What's the name of the job?
So he definitely, quote-unquote, had a job somewhere. And
what's
by
the
end
position?
of the year, he proposed to her, which I wouldn't really say propose. He kind of just put the ring on the table and was like, we marry now. 3 days after the marriage, she found out that he was cheating on her with a prostitute. And not only that, the things that he was interested in sexually and doing with the prostitute, he claimed that he wasn't into that with her. Okay, all that freaky shit he was doing with the prostitute, he claimed, no, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Further crushing her self-esteem. So
whoa, okay. So we're going to pause it right here. Oh my God. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. We're going to pause it right here. I'm going to put the rest in part 2. I can't even believe my ears. There were a lot of red flags and a lot of question marks. Like you've never did a pop-up at the job, like you never met no friends, like even acquaintances, like, you know what I mean? Because if you stay quiet long enough while somebody's talking, they're gonna do one of two things. Either stop talking or they're gonna spill their guts. They're gonna go in all sorts of types of details. So yeah, wow, wow, wow. Come back for part 2. I'll be dropping that right after this one. So yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this half of the video right now, and don't forget to like, comment, share, what? Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!